Bon dia, my friends. Good afternoon. Some time has passed since I went to the gym, and today I'm watching my exercises, such as you're going to see it, probably with a difference of about 1 or 2 seconds. But some time has passed since I went to the gym. I went to the gym around 9:30 a.m. and it is currently 6:30 p.m. But laziness has prevented me from actually setting this up sooner, and I ended up just doing that now. But so today was back day, and today the first machine that you're watching here, it's actually my first try at this machine on the gym, and I did not enjoy that machine all that much. Now I realized later. I don't know if you can see it, but behind me or below me, you can. There's like you can lower the bench, because if you can see me, I am grabbing the handles, but then this is the most that they get. See that? That when I go to the top, and that's not exactly a stretched position, right? Which is different from a very, a pull down machine, a proper pull down machine with cable machine. You can go all the way there and stretch your arms and then pull from there. This machine has a shorter range, but then after using the machine, actually, when I was picking up my, you can see it now. When I was picking up my towel, I realized that the bench was almost at the top, so I should have placed the bench much lower. But realistically speaking, that bench is like one palm from getting to the lowest position. And if you watch my hands, there's much more than a palm that I can get into real stretch. But it is what it is. I decided to try the machine. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm trying to stay down for like 1 second and then go up slowly, pull 1 second, hold, go. And it's more challenging, and I increase the weight here, and it's a bit more challenging than what I was expecting. But it was at the very least, I like to understand how much certain machines work, because every now and then you get certain feeling from that machine that you don't get from another exercise. So, but it's not exactly. I might try that machine again with the bench all the way down and see if I get some sort of a stretch on top. But if I don't get that stretch, I'll probably only use that machine if there's nothing else there. And that was basically it. Then, as you can see, I moved on to the row machine. I'm using, I don't know how this handle is called, but to me it's like a shark's tail or something like that. But the good thing about this handle is that you grab the thing, instead of being horizontal, you grab the handle vertically, and I like that. They have 3 widths or widths into this handle. This is like the middle one. There's a shorter one, which is shorter than your shoulders. Then they have this one that you're seeing here, which is kind of my shoulder width. And then they have another one which was even wider, like a really wide grip. I'm not a big fan of that, but I use it every now and then to be different. But this one was good. I actually placed a bit of weight. I believe it's 55 kilograms. And I don't know if you can see that. I'm also trying to hold on close to my stomach for about a second and then release really slowly. But 55 kilograms eventually start taking a certain toll, and I end up not being able to pull it close to me. But that's what I want, right? We need to challenge ourselves, put more weight into the bar, and just. But my focus here is really to just pull it, hold it on for about a second, then slowly go. Then pull it, hold it on for 1 second, and slowly go, which is which is more interesting. Now, one thing that happens to me, I don't know if it happens to you, one thing that happens to me is eventually I start losing that connection between, the muscle and what you're doing, and contracting the correct muscle for that. So I was pulling it, right? But then it seemed like I was missing out on the back being the muscle that was actually doing the strength, which is weird. It just demonstrates that I'm not exactly enough experienced to actually have that connection. So I do have a long way to go. Then I moved on to T-bar row, sorry. This is probably one of my favorite exercises because, and I am also trying to do like pull, stay there for about a second, and then slowly going down. And this is, as I was saying, one of the top 3 favorite exercises for back. And the reason for that is it's not exactly super demanding. Now, it's this bar specifically, because you can do the T-row bar freely without the chest support. So the bar is stuck on the ground, and then you just grab a V bar, put it behind or below the weights, and you pull that. Now that's probably a little bit more, how should I say this, taxing on the lower back. And I don't know if you watched my last video, but my lower back is a bit not exactly in the best shape at the moment. But this one is better because since you are with your chest supported, right, 2 things happen. First, you don't force your lower back, okay, pulling the weight. And second, as you can see, look at that. I'm really going down with the bar. I'm letting my shoulders go all the way down, and then I'm pulling it back. Try to hold it for a second. I am not able to do that all the time, but pull it, hold it for about a second, and release it really slowly. Now, I don't have a lot of weight. That's 25 kilograms. But I'm trying to be very conscious on what I'm doing. So I think I upped this to 30 kilograms this time. I can check it out because I have that noted. Let's see, T-row, no, 25. So I never got to 30. Oh, but I missed one. Okay, I did 5 sets. I only noted 4. So I might have increased the weight to 30 and not jotted it down. It is what it is. Oh, this exercise that you're watching is also one of my favorites. The how do I say this? The way it attacks your back, it's beautiful. If this is done properly, and I think I'm doing it properly, it really hits the middle lower back of your back. So the middle lower area of your back, in a way that's really awesome. You really feel that when you pull that bar down, you really feel it hitting your back, and not in a bad way. Okay, so some exercises when you get hit, when they hit your back, sometimes it's not in a good way, but this one is very good. I think I'm lifting 50. Yes, I just watched it. So I'm lifting 55 kilograms, which is not exactly too much. I weigh 75, so there's like the cable system probably removes a few of the weight, but still, whenever I pull that, look at my feet. You can see the soles of my part of my feet going up and down because I'm trying to not go forward with the amount of weight. But it's a good exercise. I really do enjoy this exercise. And again, one of my favorite exercises to do. Probably also in the top 3. I probably have like 4 or 5 top 3 exercises for back. I gotta say that back is probably my favorite day to go by or to go to. Um, and one of the things that happens when I'm doing this exercise, and this is one of those weird things that most likely your opinion is not exactly the same as mine, but I'm facing down. I cannot see who's around me, who goes in front of me. My first exercise that I was doing, the one with the pull down that I was doing that, there was a girl in front of me doing a pull down on a bar. And she had leggings with a very interesting thong. So my primal brain area was going, look at that, see, that's a nice view, that's what you like to see in the gym. But my gym rat brain was going, no, 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 focus, you're doing an exercise, focus on that exercise, focus on the weight, focus on the muscles being contracted. So there are like two areas of your brain fighting each other, which is not exactly great. And then I finished with this. So this is a preacher curl with plates. Now, take a look at the amount of weight that I'm lifting. It's humiliating. It's 5 kilograms, but I'm doing it with one hand only. And this is something that I learned from Sam Sulek. Sam Sulek actually uses this machine and does exactly the way I'm doing. So I'm doing as he does it, which is only one arm. And the reason I'm doing that is because I actually watched, what's his name? Okay, exercise scientist, saying that using only one arm for the preacher curl is actually more efficient than using both arms. And I tried this. So before recording this, I grabbed one handle with one hand only, and the other hand is doing that, right? I tried that out without any weight, just filling the machine. And then I went with both hands. And there's a difference in the way you pick up the handles when you have both hands. It seems unnatural. So the way you do the preacher curl with both hands is slightly different than if you do it with one hand. And when you do it with one hand, I think it actually attacks your bicep even better. So that's something that I am actually going to start doing. So preacher curls with one hand instead of two. Unlike my other exercises, I usually try to stop and move the phone, so rest between sets and move the phone into a slightly different perspective. But on this one, since I was doing both hands and I was kind of in a hurry to actually leave the gym, I'll be honest, I just left the camera rolling or the phone recording, and I just did one arm, second, third, fourth, that was it. And I think I did like 3 sets instead of 5, and I'm about to finish it. And then I had to leave due to something that happened here in my house. I had to leave the gym early. So, but the only thing that I missed was probably a second exercise of bicep curls. So all in all, I found this workout not fantastic, and the reason for that is I did 3 things that I shouldn't. So, not shouldn't. The first one was my very first exercise was experimental, so it was not ideal. And then I did pull downs mixed with pull downs on the bar in front of me. And I think they actually attack most of the same area. I think I would be better served by doing low rows. So if I do pull downs, I shouldn't do the pull downs in front of me. You know, I don't know what's it called. It's called lat preachers or something like that. Lat prayers, something like that. You're praying, something like that. Because they basically attack the same area. So it's one or the other, right? And I should have done a low row pulling exercise, and I didn't do it. That's the second one. And the third one was I only did one bicep exercise. I should have done 2, but again, I had to come home, so that's basically it, guys. I am still going to have to get used to this kind of thing that you're watching, because to be honest, it is a bit. I lose my concentration on what I would probably say, because I'm watching the exercises. But I'm going to improve this. Okay, I'm not trying to make this into the most amazing thing. I really enjoy the fact that I'm forcing myself to do this, which makes my motivation to go to the gym to be always on. For instance, I did not want to go to the gym today, but then I went, okay, no, I need to go to the gym because I need to make videos so that I can talk to the 3 people that follow me. No, but seriously, it is one of those things that I have this channel for myself so that I can place myself in a check position. So you need to go to the gym. And truth be told, I was very inconsistent in my gym days. Very inconsistent, like 2-3 days a week. And since I started this channel, if we don't count that week that I was sick, so let's scratch that, I only took probably 3 rest days. 2 of them, the gym was closed, so only 1 rest day where the gym was open. So I am 35 days in since I started the gym. So there were 35 days have passed since I started my gym. However, if we take 7-8 days that I got sick, plus 3 days of rest, so that's 7 plus, okay, that's 10 days out of those 34 or 35, and this is most likely the day number 25, so that math goes, the math checks out. 35 days since December the 1st, 7 days sick, 3 days rest, that's 35. So that's it. Guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Cheers.